Do I feel like us outsiders is lying to us? He got problems, she got problems, only I got 411 problems. Hey, hi, what's up, y'all? And welcome back to an Angel Reacts. I don't do these often, but when I feel moved in my sprite, I do. So, this one is on Us Outsiders. Us Outsiders is consisted of Little Bit and Red. Red, you may know from the Bad Girls Club, and they are a lesbian couple. They do YouTube. They are YouTubers, big time YouTubers. They're big time on Instagram. Their platforms are very large. Here recently, the biggest thing was they had, supposedly separated for a while, broken up. And at first, I'm not even gonna front, I thought it was another prank, because the year before, or maybe 2 years before, but I thought it was the year before, around the same time, they was saying how they was breaking up, and then it was like, oh, we pranked y'all. Truth be told, I didn't think it was a prank, but hey, I don't know them people business, and I can only go by what they tell me. You feel me? All right. So now the big issue is, or the big talk right now is, they got a little third party in their situation. They got a man. They got a man, my man, my man, my man. And they been coming in and basically saying, you know how they like him. They like him. And a lot of y'all are ready to tussle. A lot of y'all got y'all panties in a bunch because y'all not feeling it. Especially a lot of the lesbian couples. Now, I'm not going to front, because, hear me out, those ladies were dating men before they got together. Little Bit, if you listen, because I listen to people talk, little bit you hear her stories, and when they talking and they telling stuff, before time, because these women have been very honest on their channel. As far as I can tell, they've shown when they were homeless, they showed when before the money started rolling in, they shown pretty much their life laid out on a platter. So I don't see where it's an issue and why people tripping. But Little Bit said, when she had went to prison, and well, not prison, she went to jail, and that's where she met Red, and Red kind of pushed up on her and made her mark. And so when she got back home with her dude was like, you went to jail and turned gay. You went to jail and turned gay. Red told her stories. Red was actually pregnant, so she told her story how she was with dudes, and basically how she had a miscarriage, like she was with dudes. Both of these ladies were with dudes before they got together and started their relationship. So I'm a little confused on why people are upset about them bringing in men in their relationship now. They were dating men before. But if you could tell, and if you watch their channel, they always had people kind of in their relationship. Like, I saw like the reaction. I didn't watch the episode. I kept saying I was going to watch the episode of them caught in the act with Yanni. If you pay attention to the channel, and I'm not even fronting, I remember a night, because they have their friends come over, because this whole thing started basically because I saw Toot reacting. I know of Toot through Us Outsiders, so I never really watched Toot channel, but I watched her video today. And she was distraught. She was distraught about it. But I will say, with the episode of Caught in the Act and Yanni, if y'all watch that, I was about to say episode, but if y'all watch their YouTube, and it was this one particular night, Yanni was still with her girlfriend, and they were playing some kind of game, and Yanni was like, Little Bit, I'll give you $50 if you kiss me. And the way Little Bit and Yanni was kissing, I was like, oh, nah. Nah, there's some kind of interaction, some entertainment going on. There's some kind of attraction going on. So when I saw the snippets of them caught in the act, and it was Johnny that Little Bit was with, I was like, that didn't surprise me. But they came out and they explained, and they was like, this is what it is, this is what it is. My thing is, I don't judge people. Like, once I tell you I accept you for you, I accept you for you. Because I don't want people to judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ladies have come on their channel and has been literally totally honest for me. Like, for them to be living in the spotlight, well, putting their life on YouTube, I think they have been completely upfront and honest about everything. Like, they came out and told y'all, like, after the separation, even though they said it wasn't a prank or plan, like it looked a little planned to me. I ain't gonna front, because when she was like, she didn't know where Red was, and Red was with Red, Toya husband, and I was like, girl, you ain't know where Red was. Like, she on YouTube. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to believe what is what with that, because they prank all the time. But to me, it was like, girl, you ain't know where she was. Could be. I don't know. Anyway, but they had already said that they was bringing somebody else in. And if you listen, even before then, even before the Vegas thing happened, Red told y'all that she felt some type of way. Not some type of way, but like, it was this one dude in their hometown that they thought was so fine, and he was supposed to be their baby daddy, if I'm not mistaken. And they was like, yeah, like, if we gonna have the baby, like, he gonna be the baby daddy. Like, they were both really attracted to that man. If I'm not mistaken, like, there was this dude back in their hometown, Red hometown, and she was like, that's my baby daddy. Like, he fine. That's my baby daddy right there. Like, that's gonna be our baby daddy. If we decide to have a kid, he gonna be our baby daddy. If I'm not mistaken, I remember them talking about this one dude. And so even after this incident, they was talking about how they had to talk, and they wanted to expand their relationship. So I'm a little confused on why the girls want to tussle, or why the girls are like shocked that they are inviting people into their relationship, because experiencing people is no limits and no boundaries. So literally, they're not lesbians. Is that the issue? They're bisexual. They were bisexual when they met. They were dealing with men when they met. So I'm a little confused on why people are upset. I even saw some people was like, oh, they not in love anymore. Who's to say? Just because it's not the way that you love people, and it's not your love language, that doesn't mean that's not their love language. I don't think it's anything wrong with it, with them doing them, especially if they've had a conversation, especially the people that they're inviting in. Like, everybody's seeing everybody my chart. Everybody is up to date when it came down to testing. I don't see a problem. Everybody protecting themselves. They all consenting adults. I don't see an issue. I don't. I think like, y'all are having a hard time because y'all are so used to Red and Little Bit, but there were men before it was Red and Little Bit, and I think they enjoying it. Y'all was saying like, oh, it was little bit turned out, little bit feeling some type of way, little bit got this stuff going on, and Little Bit was honest with it. And I think Red has been honest with it about hers too. Like, I just don't get the issue, I guess. I just don't see the problem. Like, what I loved about them and what I love about their channel is they are unorthodox. They never do anything by the book, which is why they were called Us Outsiders, because we were always the people who were frowned upon or looked at differently, because we did things differently. We didn't do things by the book, which is what I thought their channel was about. And y'all claim that y'all accept them for them, but y'all tripping. Not everybody, but I do see like a lot of comments where y'all not feeling it. Y'all not feeling them inviting people in their relationship. I don't see an issue with it. I believe they're all consenting adults, and they are cool with it. And if it works, cool. And if it don't work, I'm pretty sure like there are women enough to sit down and have a conversation and say this is no longer working, because like they sat down and said, us, like, something's missing, something's no longer working. People change, y'all. People change. In my Bondi Blue voice, you are experiencing a person at this moment in time, and literally the marriage thing literally had nothing to do. It was more of control. Your relationships and you experiencing people, there's really no box to it. It isn't. There's really no box to it. It's all what you agree upon and what makes you happy. If you don't want to bring somebody else in your relationship, that's your business. But they do. And they look like they having a good little time. They both glowing. They both glowing. They both happy. They both loving a touch of a man. I do remember, I'm not gonna front, I do remember them saying they would never go back to men, and they didn't want that type of feel like situation anymore. But yeah, things change. Like, there could be times when it's like, I don't even want to do that. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to do. Let me say it like this. I remember a time when, baby, all I wanted to do was club. All I wanted to do was hang out. All I wanted to do was be outside. And now I'm to a point where it's like, that don't even excite me anymore. So for them, they may be in a time and a place where we love each other, but we want to experience different things. We want to experience different things. So do I feel like the outsiders have lied to their people? Do I feel like they lied to their YouTube and they're not being honest? I don't feel like the girls are lying. I think the girlies are overreacting and y'all want to tussle because the man is there, but they said they were gonna experience and do different things, and I just feel like it scares y'all because it's not the norm and what y'all gotten used to. Even though these girls have always been completely honest and upfront. Again, like I said, when I started watching them, they was living with Red Cousin. Like, it wasn't money coming in like that. They wasn't big time YouTubers like that. They hadn't blown up yet. Red was big time, but it was still like, watching them, like, we could relate, because it's like, baby, we all struggling, and so they were struggling too, you know what I'm saying? And you can relate to them. And then they started picking up, and even with them started picking up, they still tried to make sure like they were relatable, and they was coming to us and they was being honest. So yeah, I was just a little shocked to see, like, in the comments on Toot's channel, because like I said, I never watched Toot, but I know of Toot through Us Outsiders, through Red a little bit. So yeah, it just, I don't know, it just kind of baffled me to see, like, y'all saying, oh, they not in love anymore, like they gonna get hurt and they playing with fire, etc., etc. And I just feel like the girlies have always been honest with us, and I just think we should support them in this journey, because they came and they told us, they was like, this is something that we want to try. We don't know where it's gonna go, but this is something we want to try. Maybe this is what they need to strengthen their relationship, because they even said like they was gonna take time like apart from each other, and they was gonna do like separate dates. They had no idea like they needed that. Like, some y'all, relationship is work. Relationship is a lot of give and take. So I get it, and if, as long as they communicating, and as long as they working, within each other, and everybody is consenting adults, and everybody like looked at everybody in my chart, I don't have an issue with it. I support it. I'm here for it. They look happy. They living life. I ain't tripping. Not at all. I really thought, truth be told, I really thought Little Bit was gonna be with Yanni. I did. I thought Little Bit was gonna be with Yanni. I thought when they was like, we gonna try something different, I thought Little Bit was gonna be with Yanni. Like, Yanni was gonna come in and be there more often. Cause I thought her and Yanni was like, and I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was just that kiss was a lot for me, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, drop in comments. Let me know what you think. I don't think it's the issue. I don't think they're lying. I think that they should do what's best for them and live their life. Toot's reaction was just funny to me because she was like, I ain't been here, so I don't know what's going on. And she was just stunned. I just thought that was real funny. She was like, what? Anyway, I love you the most because you're definitely the dopest in real life. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.